Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dom Mafia Live. My God, how good does it feel right now, folks? How good does it feel that we won the AFC East 5 years in a row? All right, sound off in the comments. Let me know exactly how all of you are absolutely feeling. Someone came in the chat, some mouth-breathing teenager on the internet, says, meet engagement bait, man. You damn right. I'm a Hall of Famer, baby. I am a king rage baiter. No one beats me. Nobody beats me, baby. King of Rage Bait right over here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you what, guys. We have quite a bit to talk about today. This stream is powered by BetUS, obviously the number one sports book on the face of the planet when it comes into everything and anything sports betting. Over-unders, money lines, who names it? I'm not going to lie to you. And so I went 14-1 so far on week 13. 14-1. That is right. I only missed one game as far as all of my predictions so far. And hopefully, if the Broncos end up turning it out on Monday Night Football, then your boy's going to be absolutely perfect. And it's all thanks to BetUS. And a lot of us have been talking a bit about the MVP conversation. Oh, my God. And look at this, folks. Right now on BetUS, Josh Allen, our guy Josh Allen, minus 250. The clear favorite for the NFL MVP. That is a beautiful sight. Say, for example, that you guys want to get in on the action. I'm not even talking about this because, like, you would need to bet $250 to win 100 at that point, or 500 to win like $200, something along those lines. Odds aren't in your favor now. But if you were a believer from the beginning, then maybe you would have had a payday. But regardless, folks, all right, BetUS is currently matching 150% of your first deposit all the way up to $2,000 and 125% of your second and your third deposit all the way up to the exact same figure, as long as you use code YouTube 150. What is going on, chat? Hope all is well. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Dang, what's going on, man? How you doing? I'm doing fantastic, bro. Hope you are. Back to back. Jorge, it never gets old. It absolutely never gets old watching this Buffalo Bills team go over there and make it happen. Matt Soda is coming in. Yo ho ho. That's been a while, man. That's been a while since I utilized yo ho ho. I went flawless this week. If the Broncos win tonight, William, oh, man, he's cooking too. Dan, you look energetic today. You were exhausted last night. It's good to see you. Eric, thank you so much for your understanding. As many of you guys know, I was on a cruise last week. And if you've ever been on a cruise before, you know that it is an absolute bender. All right? It is an absolute bender, and you eat a bunch of shitty food, and you have a great time, right? And you have a great time. But let me tell you what, I got off of that cruise ship yesterday morning, and I drove 10 hours back to the crib. I was this close into saying, you know what, I'm not going to stream tonight because my energy is not going to be the same. People are not going to vibe with it, but y'all still vibe with it because I love my people. And I had to go on ahead and I had to give you guys a show, whether or not that I was about to pass out on the keyboard or not. But I'm well rested and I'm ready to talk a little Buffalo Bills football today because, damn, we had a game. Guys, here's the funny thing, right? We put up 35 points. We put up 35 points against the San Francisco 49ers last night. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up so we can just take a look at this real fast. Enjoy it. Inject it into our veins because we deserve to look at this game right here. And I want to let you know that we ended up putting 35 points up, okay, in fucking blizzard conditions. In blizzard conditions, folks. How impressive is Joe Brady? I know a lot of us hate when I say that Joe Brady is going to be the head coach of the Bears or the Bengals next year. I say it all the time. It's bound to happen. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And then, of course, we have Josh Allen solidifying the MVP last night with his receiving touchdown, his passing touchdown, and also his rushing touchdown. The NFL's first triple-double. Lamar lost come on the NFL. Gotta love Sean McDermott doing Snow Angels last night with Josh last night. Listen, man, I'll tell you what, a lot of Sean McDermott defactors are eating their words right now. Why is Mahomes even on this damn list? Because we know that the media loves glazing that fool. Interview after a good game. I'm feeling good. 5-time LG Go Bills. Henry, we love you too, Dan. You are the best. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Dan the man. Let's go. Chris Godwin, man. Hope all is well. Let's go, Buffalo. We have Jorge. We are beating the Lions. I can feel it in my veins. I don't think it's going to be close either, to be completely honest with you. That Lions team is very banged up right now. And, I mean, I feel like we have to be honest with ourselves right now. Like, name a quality win that team has put up this year. Like, name a quality one. Dan, Niners fans are sad that they're saying snow games shouldn't be allowed. We have Therese Teo. We missed you. I missed you guys. Absolutely. Dontrell, this is our year. Go Bills. All right, listen. A lot of us are over here. We're just like, Dan, who won the Keon Coleman jersey? Who won the Keon Coleman jersey? Let me tell you who won the Keon Coleman jersey. All right? I'm going to tell you exactly who won the Keon Coleman jersey. I was supposed to announce it last night, but I decided to do it today so more of you would be able to be in here. I'm going to go on ahead. The proud winner of this signed Keon Coleman jersey is none other than my boy, Jermaine Harris. Jermaine Harris. Congratulations, man. Listen, Jermaine, I have already sent over some communication. I am going to be gathering your address, and I am going to do my best to get this sent out to you sometime tomorrow. I'm going to head over to FedEx, get this over to you lickety-split. Congratulations on winning. Guys, have no fear. A lot of you are like, oh, no, Dan, I really wanted that Keon Coleman jersey. Well, let me tell you what. Hold up. Come here. I got something else for y'all. Now, boys. We have a Christian Benford jersey. That I am giving away this week. That is right, folks. I am giving away. We had some people saying I said your name wrong. Guys, look. I am giving away a Christian Benford jersey for this week. I'm going to be announcing the winner. During my live game reaction against the Buffalo Bills and the LA Rams. So something to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and hang this back up here so it doesn't end up getting hurt by any stretch of the imagination. All right. So this giveaway is a little different. For those of you that are on YouTube, what I need you to do, all right, if you want to join this competition, number one, you have to be a subscriber to this YouTube channel. There's no questions about it. Only subscribers are able to be a part of my giveaways. And then number two, it's no longer the Pristine Auction account, but I need you guys to leave a comment on this video once the live stream is over. And I know that a lot of you guys don't watch this entire stream. Sometimes you'll come back to it, etc. Say, for example, you're just popping in to say hello. Just make it a part of your mind to leave a comment on this stream prior or once this is over. So you have to be a subscriber to this YouTube channel, have to leave a comment on this video. And that does not include the live chat. That includes a comment. So certainly go on ahead and do that once this stream is over with. And boom, bang, bang, you are entered into the competition. Again, congratulations to our good friend Jermaine Harris. I already ended up sending you over some communication about gathering your address, and I will get that Keon Coleman jersey over to you as soon as humanly possible. Congratulations on winning. Crazy Killer is coming in. Yo, what up, Big Dan? What's up, man? Hope all is well. Seeing Doug Flutie at the game really brought back some younger day memories. I'm 36, so I was too young to fully remember the Kelly era. So Flutie was my first exciting Bills QB. I would say that Flutie was probably mine as well. He was probably mine as well, man. I loved his cereal back when I was a kid. Oh, man. He was the best QB that we had after Jim Kelly. And then obviously the best quarterback that we've had in this Bills history is Josh Allen. I think we can all I feel like we can all agree with that right now, right? I honestly think that Josh Allen is the best quarterback that the Buffalo Bills have ever had. I think that it's pretty safe to say at this point because we know how far a team goes in the playoffs is a team accomplishment. It is not a quarterback accomplishment. I think, and let me know, maybe I'm getting a little too crazy right here, but I genuinely believe that Josh Allen right now is the best quarterback that the Buffalo Bills have ever had. All right, statistically, he is a freak of nature. Man, we are going to continue to watch as many of these highlights as we possibly can. TD already moving the goalposts. Of course he is, bro. He's in shambles. His team, once again, has yet to beat a team when it's below like 20-something degrees or 40 degrees for that matter. The Dolphins have only won one game when it's below 23 degrees. I believe since 1992. Since 1992, they have only won one game below 23 degrees since 1992. Only one. Absolutely insane. Dan, Richie is spewing a bunch of BS in his live right now. Dude, listen, I am going to absolutely rip those fools to shreds. I'm going to rip those fools to shreds on the huddle right now. I'm not going to get angry. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to get them angry. I'm going to get them angry right now because they are shaking in their britches. They are shaking in their boots right now. This Buffalo Bills team is playing good football. It's just how it is. Josh gets engaged and turns into a real beast. What is up, bro? Dude, he's just bricked up out there, just doing his thing. I'm 41. and I was in second grade during Wide Right. I remember losing 4 Super Bowls. I remember being shocked when we didn't make it to a 5th. Grayson, Josh Allen would have 3 Super Bowls if it was the 90s. Ugh. Yeah, the Jets and the Dolphins are absolute trash. Roundtable waited for you to leave to talk smack about Josh Allen. Well, I'm obviously not going to allow this at this point. I'm obviously not going to allow this. Dan, what team do you think is better, the Broncos or the Chiefs? Run it back with a great question. I mean, obviously, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs, who I think is a better team. But do I think that Denver could potentially beat them on that final game of the season? I think that they could. It's certainly a divisional matchup. We saw how the Raiders ended up playing the Chiefs last week. So certainly an opportunity. 49ers were foolish to risk CMC's knee in such treacherous footing. Corey, Killer 30. So is there going to be another AFC East division 5-time shirt? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have one in the works. I can assure you that. Were we the only AFC East team to win that division that early? So is what we're talking about? Yes, I believe so. I believe we're only one of 3 teams that has won the division 5 weeks in. What's up, Dan? You must be hot with that on. Surprisingly enough, dude, no. It's actually pretty cold outside today. And by cold, it's like 57 degrees. Don't laugh at me. I know. You don't have to say anything. And the Bills play speaks for itself. While these fools are bottom dwellers, Richie and TD. Mojo777, he's also the best quarterback in the league. Chris Godwin is coming in saying Roundtable is just hating because they aren't in our position. And then my guy, good morning, and Josh Allen is MVP. That is it. I feel like there's really no other debates when it comes into it. Until the Chiefs get beat in the postseason, they are the team to beat. We have Farah is coming in. Let's give Bass some love. Listen, Bass did his thing. But you know what? It was a lot of extra points because this offense was absolutely moving. And that's a great segue because I want to sit here and just absolutely beat off, metaphorically jack off and masturbate to what we witnessed from this Buffalo Bills team last night. All right, 13 for 17, 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. And let me tell you what, because I'm going to go back to what TD Finstock and what Richie are more than likely going to say on the huddle today. They're like, oh, but like, look at his stats, dude. Like, look at his stats, bro. I'm going to say, where was that exact same energy? Where was that exact same energy when Josh Allen had way better stats than Lamar Jackson? Where was that same energy last year, right? Because like you have to please justify why Lamar won it last year. Please justify why Lamar won it last year when Josh Allen had better stats, more touchdowns, etc., more passing yards, etc. Where was that same energy? That's going to be my question to them. Where was the same energy? Why was it okay for Lamar to win it last year when Josh Allen had better passing yards, more total touchdowns? But then, of course, they're going to say interceptions, right? And I'm going to be like, okay. But what's more important? Scoring or putting up numbers right now, right? But they're going to point that out. That's something to think about. We have Q Trucker coming in, and he's saying, TD said that Josh Allen and the Bills, this was Josh Allen and the Bills down year, but somehow he has Lamar as MVP, who has had one of his favorites in the AFC offseason. Lamar still averages like 150. Josh Allen, 148, 13 for 17, 148, 2 touchdowns. Absolutely beautiful. Once you see Mitchie Biscuits in the game, folks, listen, I don't think that a squad has ever been happier when we see Mitchie Biscuits out there, all right? Nothing puts a smile on our face more than Mitchie Biscuits going out and taking snaps because we know that means that an ass whooping is absolutely here. We have James Cook, 14 carries, 107 yards. Ray Davis, 11 for 63. Ty Johnson, 5 for 28. We have a damn 3-headed monster at the running back position, folks. This is something that we need to make it happen. And Q Trucker, thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Didn't we finish with a higher seed than the Ravens last year with those interceptions? No, we did, surprisingly enough. Richie is saying none of these good games matter because he thinks we are going to lose in the playoffs. Brandon Day, I said the exact same thing. EJ is saying TD said it wasn't close and Josh was a bum. If Allen plays all his fourth quarters, when was he saying that? He definitely wasn't saying that yesterday. He was saying that last week. And now he's sitting there eating his words. Did TD Finstock pick the Niners to win this game, folks? Did TD Finstock pick the Niners to win this game? Because if he did, I don't have time to go back through the receipts. Let me know if he chose the Niners to win. Also, Allen could have had even better stats if he weren't to sit out the last quarter every game this year. He is the clear MVP. What is our record after a snow game? The speed last night was the 4th lowest in the league. In the morning, we have BML saying, to be fair to Josh, you're not going to see passing yards in a snow game like that. But Josh made big plays everywhere. We have this. Burrow should be MVP narrative. Still applies to Jackson. Allen is Buffalo. Barkley is Philly. Jackson and Henry and Flowers are Baltimore. People are already trolling on X. Of course they are. Of course they are, man. Don't worry. I'm going to be the most epic troll on the face of the planet. He was saying that in the show him and Richie have in this morning. I am going to absolutely eviscerate these fools. Wasn't this supposed to be a down year for the Bills? I don't think so. We got better. What other cornerbacks would you rather have than Benford, honestly? Because honestly, I don't think there is many. He's top 3 in this league. We all know why Lamar gets MVP. Therese is saying TD and Richie are criticizing Josh on the roundtable last week. Of course they are, man. Listen, they knew that their Bills representative wasn't there, so they needed to piss off Bills Mafia in order to bring you guys in. You already know what it is. Lamar has struggled when Henry doesn't go off. Osiris, hey, Dan, great game last night. John Marlowe, Burrow MVP, what an absolute joke. Yes, he did, Dan. He also downplaying these 2 games, where his first sales, then next 4 games will define who Buffalo is, man. Forget MVP. I want a Super Bowl MVP for Josh. I want both. Listen, how would you feel if Josh goes his entire career and does not have a single MVP award and also doesn't win a Super Bowl, right? And because a Super Bowl is a team accomplishment, folks. It is not an individual accolade. It is not an individual accolade, right? I think the MVP is very important for Josh's legacy, in my opinion. I do. I genuinely believe that it is a very important part of his legacy is to win that award for his individual accolades. A Super Bowl is a team accolade. Yes, Super Bowl MVP is individual, but you need your team to get you there in the first place. That's going to be where it is. We have BMO. I want to hear what Nick Wright and Chris Broussard got to say about the MVP race after the Ravens loss. Good morning, Dan. How you doing? Brandon Day is coming in. Were you surprised how many snaps Milano played yesterday? Yes, I was, especially risking and rolling the dice when it came into it. I want an Allen MVP for Z-Bot. Look at that. Don't the Jets have the longest streak without a playoff appearance, and Dolphins have this longest streak without a playoff win? Ooh, so scary. Quick Q Trucker. People say these games don't matter. However, and the Ravens lost to the Browns and the Raiders. They lost the bottom feeders, folks. To bottom feeders. We lost to 2 teams with winning records at the beginning of the season when we were very injured on the defensive side of the football. It's how it is. On the defensive side of the football, we ended up losing because of that. You got to take TD down on earth, Dan. Dude has his delusional peak when you were on vacation. We have Mojo. He will 100% win it in the season, especially after we spanked the Lions at their house. Cooper Diggs, man. Which one was better? John Marlowe. Allen was the legitimate MVP in 2023, and he will be this season. Shannon Sharp will probably still say that Lamar or Saquon should be the MVP. That was a great game to see in person. Wow. Go Bills, sitting in a damn meeting. Look at that, Mr. Carreras. Minshew is greater than Lamar. Okay, that's a bit of a stretch. Let's go. Marcus Warren, how you doing? BMO. Now, why Ravens fans bringing up losing to them, but they lost to losing record teams? Katie Robertson, so happy we didn't have any injuries last night. That was big. I was nervous about Josh Allen's hand at first, but apparently he hit his funny bone. Dude hit his funny bone, bro. Boys. That's all it was. Guys, listen, I'm going to be right back. I'm looking for my water and my Zen. I'll be back. What a day. What a day. What a day, man. We're going to have to just move over here. But listen, man, honestly, with Josh Allen, solid game. 148 yards in fucking blizzard conditions. Nobody can take that away from him. Absolutely nobody. Shout out to the running game. 14 carries, 107 yards for James Cook. Ray Davis, 11 carries, 63 yards. And receiving. Look at that, man. We did a lot of this on the ground. It was absolutely beautiful. And of course, Amari Cooper only had 3 receptions for 12 yards, but we all remember what the game that he put out on the table for us. James Cook, 1 reception for 13 yards, and Quentin Morris, 1 for 14. Shakir, 4 for 30. Dawson Knox, 2 for 56. Got me feeling real nicey. It got me feeling real nicey right there, folks. Look at that. And then Damar Hamlin, man. The Damar Hamlin haters are in shambles. Shambles, bro. 5 tackles for Damar. Doing his thing. You have Taron Johnson, 4 for 2. Greg Rousseau, 4. 1 sack. Thank God Greg Rousseau ended up getting that. Bernard, 3 tackles, 6 assisted. And Matt Milano, how about Matt? Dude, 3 tackles, 2 assisted tackles. Rasul Douglas, same thing. Man, we had some moves out there today, guys. I was a happy camper. I was a very happy camper with how this defense ended up playing, how we ended up adjusting after the fact. 2 returns for 43 on Ray Davis, 2 for 18. He almost brought that back at the end of the game, too, which made it even sexier. And, I mean, look at this. Team stats over here. Let's go to player stats real fast. Let's go to the 49ers. And McCaffrey was carving us up for 7 for 53, but then he ended up hurting himself. Hate to see that, by the way. Hate to see that for McCaffrey. And then Jennings only had 3 receptions for 56, Debo, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, Brock Purdy only had 94 yards throwing. But that pitch from Cooper to Allen showed just how much Cooper is for the team over his own stats. Absolutely. It is the greatest story ever told. It is the greatest story ever told. We have these people back. When do we see Keon again? You think his injury is worse than we expected? No, I think that we're just erring on the side of caution because we already knew that we had the AFC East locked up at that point, and we thought that we could beat the 49ers because they were just banged up to all hell. We knew. I'm hoping he gets back against LA. It's pretty tough when it comes into here. Best case scenario, Bills 1 seed, Chiefs 2, Ravens 7. Bills 1 seed, Chiefs 2, Ravens 7 seed. It's going to be pretty tough for them to be in the seed. Damar, better than Poyer was last season. Ed Ryan, I think the biggest difference is the O-line. They are solid right now. One of the best you could possibly do. Hamlin PFF is up to 62.3, and the dude is getting better as the year goes. Talk to me. If you keep on winning and Josh keeps looking good doing it, of course he should win the MVP. I don't want to hear anything about the numbers he's putting up because Lamar has 24 touchdowns and 1 last year. We have Buffalo all the way. Tyler H. Give me the MVP and Super Bowl MVP with the Super Bowl all in 1 year. TD was discrediting and hating on Josh during the Wake Up and Ball live stream earlier today. We already know what he's trying to do. Listen, folks, I'm going to put these fools in their place. I can assure you that. I forgot what morning show it was, but I talked about the next 5 games to the Bills and how we were going to lose to the Chiefs and the Niners, and look what the hell happened. Dude, it's tough, man. That TD that got called back was total bullshit. Jordan Smith still going with the AFC seeds. 1 Buffalo, 2 Kansas City. 3 Pittsburgh, 4 Houston, 5 Chargers, 6 Ravens, 7 Broncos. I would love for Pittsburgh to play the Ravens. So in the playoffs, Ravens are a 6 seed as of today. Brandon Day. Dan, what are your thoughts on extending James Cook? I don't know. I mean, I would like to, but I just don't think this team likes to pay running backs. I would be happy, though. Dan, ditch the Zin and get with the Rogue. It is way better. Rogue, is it nicotine stuff, bro? Is it good? I'm going to have to try it out. Rogue, I'm going to have to give it a try. But until then, I'm going to pack a Zinachino. Until then, I'm packing a Zinni. I just subscribed after watching for 2 years. First time ever subscribed to anybody on YouTube. Aaron, my God, what's going on? Aaron, listen, man. And so I know that you subscribed for the jersey giveaway. However, I'm hoping you subscribed, and I'm hoping you stay because of the content. I appreciate you subscribing to the first YouTube channel ever in your career, man. Welcome to the show. I can appreciate that. Taylor Rapp and Damar Hamlin is the new Hyde and Poyer. Wow. Hush B. Jones. We have Chris Godwin coming in. I am jealous of Haley. Why couldn't that be me? Chris Godwin. How about Cole Bishop forcing a fumble? That was awesome. Aaron is saying Taylor Rapp, best safety I have seen in Buffalo, even Poyer or Hyde. Listen, we got to start giving Taylor Rapp some damn credit. Can y'all just pick a number off of the top of your head of how many touchdowns he has saved from the Buffalo Bills, like from other teams? That dude has had so many insane plays at the goal line, has stopped so many game-changing touchdowns by himself that I have seen. I guarantee you it's no less than 4. One was against the Jets game where we thought that Breece Hall was going to take it all the way to the end zone. He saved that one. Obviously ended up punching it out last night when the Niners were about to cross for a touchdown. And those are the 2 most notable ones, but there's definitely been a shit ton more. Start giving Taylor Rapp his damn credit because he's been doing his damn thing. Now we need to go on ahead and take a look at some PFF grades. Follow along with some PFF in-game grading. Click here as PFF initial grades from this game. Let's check this out. We here yet? Where the final grades at? Ooh, hold on. There you go. Wait. I want week 13. Final grades available, baby. Ooh, come on. Folks, we have the week 13 reports for PFF grades. Let's take a look at these. Broncos, Colts might be playing each other for the 7th seed in 2 weeks. Jaco is saying Barkley is not MVP. Eagles with or without him would be the same. Bills without Josh would win 2 games, if that. I'm over TD and Richie. Fed up with their hypocrisy, especially TD, a perennial loser. TD downloading Bills wins versus Niners when he said all afternoon we were going to lose. Such a hater. Bills Mafia 718. Rapp got a lot of hate purely for the shoes he was trying to fill. People never wanted to like him. I get he was sloppy when we first got him, but McDermott coaches the back nice. And I also think that we need to start giving Sean McDermott. I feel like all of us need to sign an apology for Sean McDermott as well, because I think the dude's been learning from his mistakes. And I know everyone's going to be like, oh, Dan, well, what about so the playoffs coming up, right? Like, what about the playoffs? What's going to happen there? We'll see. We will see. But so far, I feel like dude's doing his thing. Maybe stopping even watching anything where TD is on. Don't worry, Bill. I'm going to absolutely lay into this guy today on BetUS TV's The Huddle. I'm going to lay into TD all day. Guys, listen, remember, why are we letting these perennial losers get under our skin? Why? Folks, they are depressed. Folks. Listen. How do you deal with your depression? All right. Just go to anybody that's anonymous on X that just spews nothing but venom and gets pissed off. They hate themselves. All right. Richie and TD wish to God that they experience the joy that Bills fans experience for the past 5 years. And don't give me, oh, well, if you don't win the damn Super Bowl, it means nothing. Those dudes would suck 2 dicks at the same time for their teams to just win a playoff game. They would blow an incredible amount of D's for their teams to even win a playoff game. All right? They would do some zesty shit for their team to mimic what the Buffalo Bills have done. And don't give me, oh, well, if you don't win a Super Bowl, then it means nothing. How many teams have said that they can win a Super Bowl in the past 10 years? 3? 3, folks? The Patriots, Chiefs, and the Rams 1 year. So we're going to discredit all of this and we're going to sit here and glaze teams that also were in the exact same position as the Buffalo Bills. Give me a break. They would do dirty things. They would sign off their unborn future son if they had a team that could consistently compete in the regular season, consistently compete in the playoffs, consistently have a game where you know that there's a feeling. Let me tell you something about the Buffalo Bills. And let me tell you something about the Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The Jets and the Miami Dolphins, for all of their existence, has had games on their schedule where they say, there's no way that we're going to win this game. Us as Buffalo Bills fans, since Josh Allen has been on this team, we walk into a game knowing that even if we lose, it's going to be damn close. And even if we do lose again, we're salivating to play them again because we know for damn sure that that shit's not going to happen again. So I'm getting sick of hearing from basement dwellers trying to tell me how I should feel about a team, telling me how I should be afraid. I'm not a fan of your sorry ass organization. because I have a team that I know when we play at our best, no one's beating us. Nobody's beating us. They can't say the damn same thing. They can't. They can't say the same thing. I feel like I should be saving this. I feel like I should be saving this for the huddle on the AFC's roundtable. I really should. But I had to get it off my chest. Number one, don't let anyone take this away from you. Don't let anyone say, oh, okay, well, if you don't win a Super Bowl, it's all for nothing. There's 3 teams that have won a Super Bowl in the past 10 years. The Pats, the Chiefs, and the Rams that 1 year. It's how it is what it is. So don't give that. And don't let them pretend like they wouldn't trade places with you in a fucking second. They would. They would trade places with you in a second. And they're going to sit here and try and parade around and try and tell us that I should feel the exact same way because the Jets are 3-8. I should feel the same way because, oh yeah, dude, but the playoffs. Like, dude, like you would go nuts for a playoff appearance. You would go nuts for a playoff win. And if you're telling me that TD Finstock wouldn't go on ahead and invest in like a $700 crown and march all up and down Biscayne for winning a damn playoff game, he's lying to your face. He's lying to your face. What people don't understand is that this is the best Buffalo Bills team that we have seen. That we have seen in the Sean McDermott era. No questions asked. 0. And if people think that we're not going to go around pounding our chests when everybody all offseason was trying to tell us that this was a down year, that we lost all of these players, that at most we were going to win 8 to 9 games or something along those lines, no, hell no. Don't let anybody shame you in being cocky. And then again, don't let anybody say, oh, we're supposed to be humble and hungry. I'm not on the fucking roster. I'm not out there running route drills, bro. Like, I'm not running routes with Keon Coleman and Amari Cooper Tuesday through Saturday leading up to a game. And I'm not the practice squad quarterback. I'm not even the water boy. All right? I'm not even the water boy. I'm just a fan that loves this damn team. So don't let anybody say, oh, be humble and hungry. Listen, I'll be humble and hungry when I get a vet minimum salary and I'm on that damn roster. But if I continue to be a dude right now that just yells about the Buffalo Bills Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. EST, you're damn right I'm going to be a cocky asshole. And you should be too, because we deserve it. We damn deserve it. Rub it in their face. Don't let anybody get away with anything on X, anything in the comment section. Remind them who the league elite is, who the league's elite is, and that is the damn Buffalo Bills. And it doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter what we do. So we can go out to SoFi next week and kick their ass, 40 points to 3, nothing. We could go out into Detroit and kick their ass. Be like, oh, yeah, man, wait till the playoffs. We could go to the Super Bowl. Destroy them by 20 points again. And then they would say, oh, yeah, you only have 1 Super Bowl. Ha, ha, ha. Let them wallow in their misery. Let them wallow in their misery. Because right now we deserve to be happy. Sit here and try and tell me that I can't be excited about the Buffalo Bills. Come on. Dan, what would you think if Diggs extended out to the Bills to ask if he could come back next year? No, sir. Well, Bills Mafia is cocky. Yes, Bills Mafia is allowed to be cocky. All right, guys? We don't have a vet minimum contract, all right? Like, we're not practicing with the team right now. Like, we're not running tackling drills with Milano and Bernard out there, all right? We're fans. Like, be fans. Be cocky. Do it. Dan, you're the best, my brother. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Seriously. Get sick of this shit. Only Josh Allen could blow last week's play against the Chiefs on 4th and 2, but somehow scoring a touchdown with a pass he threw thanks to Cooper, throwing it back to Allen. Best Bills team we have ever seen. Diggs would be throwing a temper tantrum on the sideline if he had 3 catches for 12 yards. We have Gabriel. I miss Keon. I can't wait for him to come back and dominate. I feel so good still eating Thanksgiving leftovers. That's probably getting close. Yeah, that's probably getting close to where it's unsafe to be eating those, but thank God, man. I love some good Thanksgiving leftovers. Did Dorian Williams even get a snap? I don't remember seeing him out there. He is going to be more and more and more and more limited as the weeks go by. As much as I love Dorian Williams, like we're probably not going to see him much anymore this year. As long as Matt Milano stays healthy, we're probably not going to see him much anymore. We have Buffalo Dad D. We need to stop bringing up Diggs already. Sari is coming in. Everyone on this team is rowing in the same direction. This team feels different this year. Robert Klein. Dan, I went to the game last night and I took my I feel like you didn't even need to, my friend, because we were dominating without it. Andy just came in. Andy, I'm sorry, man. I love you. Forget MVP. I want a Super Bowl MVP. And then Andy came in and said, Josh Allen is MVP. We own the division. We're going to win it all this year. Let's go, Buffalo. This is our year. It certainly is. It certainly is. Tell him, Dan. Keep that same energy at the huddle. Go Bills. Dan, people were mad at Milano. I'm like, dude, it's his first game back. I mean, he had 5 tackles, dude. He had 3 tackles and then 2 assisted. So, I mean, that's fine. It's going to take some time. And I'm glad. I hope Matt Milano is out there holding back a little bit. Like we saw Christian McCaffrey tear his PCL on a non-contact injury, folks. I'm glad Matt Milano was holding back a little bit. TD should have called in the post show, missing the playoffs therapy. Cook has that breakaway speed that Singletary never had. Knowing D. Williams is a depth piece is a good feeling. Just more time to develop behind Matt Milano. Let the Jets fans cry about it. 3-9, all that hype in the offseason just to get humbled. We have Vero Nix. Let's go. James Cook running TD was awesome. Josh is the MVP this year. No question. Midseason for Milano for the playoffs. Yes, please. I believe we should extend Cook. That would be dumb to let him go. I hope we do. I originally thought Dan was talking about Milano being injured. CMC is probably done, right? Yeah, from what I understand, he's out for the year. So Milano told the coach he was playing more than he wanted to. And the league will make the Bills okay. Fire the Chiefs play. So both teams have to play their starters. I see it now. Sari is saying, how about that catch by Hollins, Dan? Guys, give respect where respect is due. Give respect where respect is due. James Cook is an absolute dog. We need to extend him. Buffalo, New Yorker, extend Russo first. We have a lot of players we need to extend. Extend Cook 100%. Damn. All right, guys, listen. Again, giant shout out to Jermaine Harris for winning the signed Keon Coleman jersey. Giant shout out to Jermaine Harris for winning the signed Keon Coleman jersey, my friend. I sent you a DM. I'm going to get your information so I can send that off to you lickety split, my friend. But we have a new giveaway this week, folks. A new giveaway. Okay. How about a signed Christian Benford jersey? A signed Christian Benford jersey, folks. In my opinion, top 3 corner in the league. If anyone needs to be extended, I mean, we got to go on ahead and I feel like we got to talk to our guy right here because he's an absolute stud. All right, so how to enter? It's a little different than before. Number 1, have to be a subscriber to this YouTube channel. No questions asked. 0 questions asked there. And then once this stream is over, you have to leave a comment on this stream. So say, for example, that like you're at work and like you just have to do it later. Just leave a comment on this stream and mention the giveaway or some shit like that. That's what it is. Signed Christian Benford jersey. I'm giving this away during my live game reaction against the LA Rams this coming Sunday. Damn. Oh. I love this. Hey, Benford, that's my guy. I talked to him yesterday. Dude, we'll let him know that Dan Mitchell is a massive fan. And he says that he is number 1 in the league. Goalposts will be moved no matter what the Bills do. They can't stand to see greatness because their team is an absolute dumpster fire. Yes, pay Benford. Yep. Buffalo Dad D. Noxie needs more respect. Put his name on as well. Is Keon Coleman going to play against the Rams? I hope so. Josh Allen MVP. Changes. I want the Christian Benford jersey. I know you do. Don't extend James. Victory Monday. Victory Monday. Indeed, JJ is coming in the chat and then making it happen. But all right, guys. So I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to run because I have a meeting with the guys over at Roundtable Sports. Have some things we got to put together. And my house is a fucking disaster. So I need to clean this place up a little bit. And then later, I will be live on BetUS TV's The Huddle at 3 p.m. EST, as you know. And then after the fact, I will be live a little later in the afternoon once again. Guys, I want to remind everybody that I am live on and the Bedford jersey made me hard. It did. It makes me hard all the time. Yeah, guys, I am live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. EST and also 5:15 p.m. EST. So do me a favor, guys. It's very important to subscribe, obviously, but also remember to turn on bell notifications because we are always having these in-depth conversations about our favorite football team. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another edition of Don Mafia Live. Go Bills. Don't let anybody take away the joy that this team has been able to bring us after everyone shit on us all off season. We should be running victory laps on these guys right now. Don't let up. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on BetUS TV's The Huddle. Peace.